is a fun Roblox. Oh, okay. Here is a fun Roblox game. Not many people play it anymore. This thing used to have like 1K active players, now it only has like 200, I think. But it's a game I actually used to play, and I'd say it's more of a role-playing game and a pretty funny game to just mess around with on your friends. And you'll see, even though this game has absolutely no purpose, you'll still find it quite fun. It's a game called The Waiting Room. The front page of it looks like this. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see here, this game made me go insane. A lot of people. There is all this weird stuff. Not weird, but you know what it means. This lurker acts exactly like a clone right here. That. Also, yeah. I'm gonna click on my second screen and look what happens. Oh wait, I think I actually need to open up something on my second screen. Look at that. But if I click back on, yeah. So there's no aim of the game. There's loads of random stuff, funny stuff like this. You know, all this random stuff. The basic room, you can sit here. There's this weird nothing button. There's nothing. Actually, I want to get to 1,000 times on this. Probably will. Ew. What the hell? And the way to actually start this weird game is through here. Also, remember this bathroom. That is actually another room. That is actually another player in there. Or not. I'm not too sure. Now, as soon as you click knock, you're going to go flying through the door. If you try and walk back in, this thing will probably show. And you can't go back in. There is a way back in through the vent. You might have noticed there was a vent open. I opened that earlier. Now, you'll kind of notice you're in a maze. And the thing is, these people might not be real. And I'm going to explain what on earth a lurker is. So if I am stood here, and I say hi, for example, in about 5 minutes or something, I might see myself be here saying hi, and that isn't me. And the clone is like a few minutes before you, so it's like basically you, but past time you. So if I started doing loads of weird stuff here, walking around saying hi and stuff, I could probably come back here and see me in the past doing that stuff. Now, of course, some people are real. There's a way to actually... Who is this? I see this guy walking around in every lobby. I don't know who it is. There's a way to tell if they're real. Well, there's many ways to tell if they're real / fake. First one being is... what the? There's 3 rubies. Which one is real? If you end up looking at one of these fakes and they turn to you, like for example, say this ruby here is looking at me and I'm a fake, I would go. If I'm gonna disappear, and then I'll go through the floor. Like, they'll just stare at you. Kinda weird and unsettling. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Hopefully I can probably find a fake to demonstrate it. There's usually more as you walk around. Look, this guy's saying a chat message, but this guy might have been doing that 5 minutes ago. So they all look pretty real. There's loads of random rooms, like as you saw, like a bedroom there, and you kind of just walk around really and loads of random stuff. Now this is the room where to tell if someone is real or fake. If a fake comes in here, they will not be on the other side of this mirror, because if you go around here, you aren't you for some reason. I don't know why I'm always walking in the mirror. I don't know why. Like, that's kind of weird. That doesn't mean I'm fake. This girl's real here. I can see her in the mirror. But if a fake person was to come in here, for God's sake, then that means hold on. Hello?
Wait, is the waiting room the game where that we escaped that one time?
Alright, sorry. Look, if this girl wasn't real, she would be here for me, but she wouldn't be here. Let's see, is this... Oh, she's fake. You're not real. See? Oh, wait, I think she's dying. Look, ready? She's gonna go through the floor because she's staring at me. Yeah, she's gone. See, she went on the other side. Now, this is a pretty cool room. That is a nice way to tell if someone's real or fake, or if they're just saying hi to the wall. I mean, I'm not saying if I say hi that means I'm fake, but like, if you see them talking to nobody, the other person's clone might have not caught up yet. There's loads of random stuff in this game. Well, you are not real. Yep. Staring at me. There's these weird phones as well. So if you dial them, there's another yellow phone somewhere, and you can pick it up. So if I say hi near this phone, it'll actually go through to the other phone. I don't think clones can pick up the other phones though. Okay. The way to get in the vents is somewhat. If you find this button that says the something button, which makes a really nostalgic noise for me. I don't know why. I just find that noise really nostalgic for no reason. Click it. It'll open up the vent, and there's multiple things you can actually do in here. First of all, you mean a pretty badass animation. And you can make your way through the vents. Now, there is a way. If you've probably been seeing loads of big / small people, you can make yourself big and small. There's a room for that. I just always struggle to find it. It's pretty hard to find. I don't know if I'll fit it in today, but if you come this way, you're gonna find what I like to call this. Now, remember at the start of the video I said remember this bathroom? And when I said the other person I think is a real player? Look, it's the hallway. Look, that's the waiting room. That's the thing. Look, because if I put my camera on the other side, it's the other bathroom from earlier. But this side, this one's weird. And what happens if you walk all the way down here? I actually can't remember. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I'm gonna be quiet because I think it makes a noise. And you'll be back here. So, yeah. It always jump scares me, that weird budum noise, because it can actually happen whenever in that hallway. So I could be walking halfway down, and my screen could just flash black. I actually got quite far. Now, I don't know if that is all that corridor does. I mean, I have like 467 minutes on this game, but alright. The other thing in the vents, why am I not crouched, is, let me find it. Also, yeah, you can kind of uncrouch if you stood still, I think, while you're in first person. There used to be a way to glitch out the map, but now it's gone. They patched it. If I don't go that way, it's down here. Now here is, I really don't know. There used to be a smiley face on this, but I genuinely don't think it has a purpose. This is actually the vent. Now there would be a vent here. You just click E or something, and you can go back in the actual office, which you can go right back in the hell again. I don't want to. We're gonna go back in the vents. If we continue going this way, this is like spy room. I honestly find this kind of creepy. Like somebody could be in here spying on us. I call this the surveillance room. So you see this? This is everyone's chat messages. Because obviously, if you look, it's one of them chats where you can't see previous messages. They're not near you. So yes, you can still talk. But look. So but this is everyone. So look, you see how I just said hi? I've just said hi down here. This is what everyone's saying. And there's loads of cameras. There's like 38 cameras. This is the really long corridor. There's cameras everywhere, and they even pick up clones. And there's even one in this dark room. You can basically spy on everyone. I think that is all for the vents. What is up here? Is this just a random ladder? Just a random ladder. Okay. Help, I'm stuck. Now, I've probably missed out a lot of things in this game, but if you carry on exploring, you'll find loads and loads and loads of weird rooms. Now, I'm not going to show you them all, because if I showed you everything, then the game would be boring and you'd know exactly. But if you mess in with your friends, it's pretty funny, because I remember I was chasing my friend, and it wasn't even her, and she was saying it was her. She was just playing along with it. She was actually behind me watching this happen. So she's like, yo, I just got out my squishy. I just got out my squishy, as the clone did, because she was watching it all. Well, oh. Get out. Is she back in? Alright, that is the waiting room for you. I'm pretty sure, and there's also a few other things. Some paintings you can go inside of. That's the last thing, there's not many. So for example, these are all pictures of your friends. So this will be different for everyone. This, I think I know this person, I think I know him. They're all on my friends list. They're random every time we join, and there is just random places you can go in. Like, so I can't actually remember which one. I think it's usually these big ones. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, this one you can go in this one. You stare at it. It'll do this, and you will be inside. You won't realize it, but it's actually just connected you to another game. This is Cat World. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. If you want to go back in any of these worlds, there's more than one. You'll find a clock. Go back. You'll go back to the actual game, but obviously you'll know you're in the game when it gives you the seizure warning, which I don't know how you meant to get a seizure, but you know what? I don't have epilepsy. I can't judge it, so that's the waiting room. It's worth a try. Goodbye.